When the news about Cha Eun-woo officially entering the military came out to the public, the spotlight immediately focused on one thing: his charm that seemed to never fade. Although wearing a simple military uniform and without makeup as usual on the entertainment stage, the visual of the actor and member of ASTRO is still attractive. Media cameras lined up in front of the military training center endlessly capture every step of the man born in 1997. But the most touching was not only her appearance, but the aura of warmth and tranquility that emanated from her when she waved and said her last greetings to fans. Cha Eun-woo, who is known for his real unfiltered good looks dashing and heartwarming in his dark green military uniform. His hair is now cut short, typical of the army, but it even more reveals the strict lines of his face. Not a few netizens commented on social media that he looked like he was out of a webtoon, despite being in the military. Even the term "the most handsome soldier of the year" had become a trend on X, formerly Twitter, and Instagram because the photo of him went viral in a short time. It's not just the visual charm. What steals the show is Eun-woo's humble and polite attitude when saying goodbye. He greeted one by one the staff, bowed respectfully, even took a smile and gave a two-handed greeting to the fans who came. Although his face had seemed to hold back haru, he tried to convey calm through the last words before entering training. "Please take care of all of you. I will return as a stronger and more mature man." His presence at the training camp was reported to make the atmosphere a little different than usual. According to sources from the internal military circles, even before he entered training, there were many fellow soldiers who were curious to see Cha Eun-woo's charm up close. He was very polite, showed no artistry at all, but his aura is indeed extraordinary, calm but strong, revealed the soldier who enlisted alongside him. Among fans, messages of love and prayers flooded the online community. Hashtags like #WaitingForEun-woo, #SafeReturnEun-woo, and #Eun-woo in military continue to stream across multiple platforms. Many felt inspired to see how his idol chose the same path as other Korean citizens without any privileges, and still maintained a respectful and humble attitude. Eun-woo's influence in the entertainment industry is undeniable. Prior to enlistment, he completed several major projects, including successful dramas on the international market and photo shoots for famous brands such as Dior and Burberry. In a recent interview before entering training, he said, "I know this is my responsibility as a citizen, and I want to live it with all my heart. This is not a farewell, just a pause. I'll come back with a new story." Interestingly, several fellow celebrities such as Moon Jae-young, Park Seo-joon, and BTS's Jin also gave messages of support for him. Even during one of BTS's last live broadcasts on the Weverse community, he slipped in a message: "Cha Eun-woo will be fine. He was strong, smart, and always had a good spirit." Meanwhile, Fantasio's agency said that Eun-woo will undergo a 5-week training period before going on active duty. They also asked fans to respect the artist's privacy and not visit the camp for the sake of Eun-woo's smooth adaptation process. Now, with the official start of his new chapter as an active soldier, Cha Eun-woo's charm actually feels more mature and alluring. He is not just a handsome face of ASTRO, but a symbol of responsibility, maturity, and professionalism. And although he now goes days without a camera, the spotlight and prayers of millions of fans around the world are with him. Cha Eun-woo may be temporarily putting off the glamorous world for the sake of state duty, but nothing can erase the starlight from inside him. That unfading aura is now entering a new phase. Stronger, calmer, and still thrilling. We're all waiting, Eun-woo. See you on the day of your return, with pride. Amid the throngs of media and fans in attendance, there was one moment that left many unable to hold back tears. The moment Cha Eun-woo turned his head one last time before passing through the gates of training camp. The sight of his shady eyes, the thin smile etched on his face, and the slow wave of his hand seemed to be a signal that he was really going to stay away for a while from the entertainment world that had raised him. No dramatic words, no tears shown openly. But it is precisely in the silence that the aura of maturity and sincerity of Eun-woo is so felt. Many fans come from various regions and even abroad. Some were seen carrying posters with messages of hope and encouragement. "We're waiting for you," Eun-woo read one of the posts held by a young fan from Thailand. Some also distributed flowers and stickers with Eun-woo's face as a form of support. The security forces had tightened the guard due to an unexpected surge in the crowd, but everything was orderly and empathetic in cyberspace. Cha Eun-woo's charm while wearing a military uniform immediately topped the trending list in South Korea, Japan, and several Southeast Asian countries. Some news portals even called the moment of his departure as the most classy and charismatic idol departure ceremony this year. Not a few have commented that his face is like the main character of a romantic military drama, complete with a calm attitude and a clear gaze. Among fans of the drama, various edits and fan art appeared depicting Eun-woo as an army hero who saves the world. A form of longing and pride. One of the things that attracted the most attention was how his fellow group members at ASTRO gave their full support. Although not all of them attended in person due to their respective schedules, they shared touching messages via social media. MJ, who had completed his military service first, wrote, "Cheers, Eun-woo. You'll get through it just fine, like everything you've done so far." While Sanha wrote with great longing, "We will wait for you with a smile, Hyung. Don't miss us too much." Eun-woo is no ordinary idol. He is the complete package: actor, singer, brand ambassador, as well as a role model for many young people. In any of his activities before enlistment, he always showed high professionalism. Even on the eve of the military enlistment date, she still had time to finish shooting for several international brands. One of the photographers she worked with mentioned that Eun-woo never once complained despite her busy schedule. He knew he was going to be gone for a long time, but he worked even harder in his last days. Today's attitude is also what makes many fans feel that Eun-woo will return with an even more inspiring figure. In a recent interview, when asked what he would most like to do after returning later, he only replied briefly but meaningfully, "I want to see my blue sky army again, and maybe play a drama that can warm people's hearts." Korean entertainment reporters also assess that Eun-woo's decision to serve in the military without much exposure or drama is a form of maturity that is increasingly rarely seen in the entertainment industry today. He did not take advantage of the moment to raise popularity or issue impromptu releases. Instead, he chose a graceful silence, spreading only a smile and giving sincere thanks. From the public side, many have begun to put Eun-woo in the category of male celebrities who are really ready to mature. Not only handsome and talented, but also mature in thinking, know priorities, and know when to step back for a moment in order to carry out obligations. Some fans even began planning a virtual mail and gift collection project that would be symbolically delivered during his military service. In one of the fan communities, a countdown calendar has been created to the day of Eun-woo's release from military service. "We will continue to support you in silence," wrote one fan in an emotional upload. Now, Eun-woo's days will be filled with physical exercise activities, high discipline, and adjusting to an environment that is very different from the entertainment world. But Cha Eun-woo's charm will never really go away. He has made an impact in the hearts of millions, not just because of his good looks or his dramatic roles, but because of the way he stands calm, strong, and respectful. And when that day comes, as he again donned civilian clothes and stepped out of the military gates, the entertainment world will again welcome him with open arms. There will be cheers, tears of joy, and of course, thousands of camera lenses ready to capture the moment of the return of this man who was once dubbed the nation's face genius. But more important than all of that is that Eun-woo will return